Hi, I'm Alicia and this is Healthy Humane Living. And today I'm going to be talking to you about one of the most versatile products in a whole food plant-based diet, and that is beans. And in particular, I'm going to be talking about one of the most versatile is garbanzo beans. I'm going to show you two very quick and easy recipes that you can do with it. One sweet and one savory. So let's get started with the sweet one since it takes a little bit longer because we have to bake it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have a can of rinsed and drained garbanzo beans, and this is my little teeny weeny Ninja food processor. It does a great job, and so you don't really need a whole lot, but I'm going to take that can of garbanzo beans or chickpeas and put it into the blender. On top of that, I'm going to, oops, I just spilled my oatmeal, but I'm going to put a half a cup of oatmeal in there and a quarter cup of maple syrup. You can use any kind of sweetener that you like, but a liquid sweetener lets all of the batter mix together much more easily. You want to get all of that good maple syrup goodness out. Sorry about that. And then I just have a flax egg to use as a binder. The oatmeal works as a binder as well, but this just helps it a little bit along. I put peanut butter in it sometimes. You can also put like a half cup, quarter cup of nut butter in it, but my stepdaughter doesn't like nut butter. And one of the little secrets of my baking is that I don't actually tell people what is in my treats. I just kind of leave it there and they can come and try them as they like, and she doesn't like peanut butter. So this way I know I won't be eating the whole pan myself. So I've got my little new top. This is super easy. I'm just gonna plug it in. I hope there's room. Got to get a little bit closer to the outlet, and excuse the noise. Alrighty, so this is what it looks like. It looks just like regular cookie batter, and I'm going to take the blades out, and then to this I'm going to add a half a cup of chocolate chips. You can add more or less chocolate chips. I'm trying to be good. I actually like, a little bit of cookie dough with my chocolate chips, but I'm trying to change that. All right, so I've got that all mixed together, and now I am going to just put it in the pan. Pretty easy. So this has it took me more time to set everything up than it did for me to mix this together. Gonna just smooth this out in the baking pan, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven that I've preheated to 350 for about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna clean everything up really fast, and then I'll show you how to make the second dish. I have everything set up, and this is really, really quick and easy. Now, you may have heard of no-tuna sandwiches, and this is what this is going to be. It takes no time at all to put together. Again, a little Ninja can of garbanzo beans, and I've got some homemade cashew mayo that I made earlier today, and you can just kind of eyeball it. I like equal amounts of mayo, and mustard. I actually like yellow mustard, but I can't find our yellow mustard. Our refrigerator is an endless cavern of confusion at times. But I try to get equal amounts. And then one of my favorite things to do, and this is the way my mom made it, so this is just from my childhood, is I like to put sweet relish in there, and I like to get all the juice in there too. So I'm just going to use the rest of this jar with the sweet pickle relish. And then I've got to go out shot for a second to get some pepper. The mayonnaise is already kind of salty, so you just want to kind of salt and pepper to taste. And put the cap on, put the lid on, and I just kind of pulse this because you don't want it to be really you know, like batter or hummus. I mean, if you like that texture, I don't necessarily like that texture, so I just put it together, and that's what it looks like. So it looks a little bit like tuna, and it tastes a lot like tuna as well. So let me go and get my sourdough toast, and I'll put it together and show you how to make a sandwich. So I like whole wheat sourdough toast, and I've gotten my husband to agree to eat the whole wheat sourdough. That is an accomplishment in and of itself. And so, you know, you can do a lot of things with this. Sometimes I put cheesy sauce in it and make, you know, what we would call a no tuna melt or something like that. But, you know, just put it on the bread, and a little bit of pepper on top, and voila, there you go. Super easy to make. Took what, 3 minutes or something like that. Again, it took me more time to set everything up for it than it did for me to actually put everything together. So I'm going to enjoy my no tuna sandwich, and then I will enjoy a brownie, or a blondie rather, when that's ready. So see you soon. 20 minutes has passed, and the yummy blondies are out of the oven. It is kind of rustic looking. This dough doesn't spread out at all, but that doesn't mean that it's not going to be delicious. All right, so it hasn't quite cooled yet, but I'm going to go ahead and cut a little bit because I want you to see what it looks like. And I do love melty chocolate, so this has a lot of melty chocolate in it. So I've got my, oops. Yeah, it hasn't quite cooled off, but a lot of melty chocolate. So it looks just like, you know, a regular blondie. It's not going to be as sweet as you'll usually find a blondie, but I've taken these a lot of places, and people eat them all up and ask for the recipe. I hope you will find out for yourself how versatile beans, particularly garbanzo beans or chickpeas, can be, and enjoy some no-tuna salad and garbanzo bean brownies. I'm Alicia, and this is Healthy Humane Living.